Vortex, Goddess, Lightworker, Wisdom, Wicca. Concentrate on your deck. Pause the video and take a few seconds. See which one draws your eye. Pause the video now. Goddess deck. What do those who pick the Goddess deck need to know, Spirit, please? What words of advice can you give them? Inhibitions. The inhibitions you may be letting hold you back. Some things holding you back. You should listen to your gut instinct. It's your gut instinct that's important. Inhibitions. So these can be negative or positive. Either way, fear ensures you remain hidden from everyone else. Inhibitions can sometimes take on a destructive role which causes us to withdraw parts of ourselves from the world in an attempt to keep our secrets or keep the peace. Some secrets are meant to be shared, and often the energy put into keeping them hidden greatly outweighs the impact. Don't allow this situation to take over your life. You have the intelligence to solve this issue and move on, yet you're being stubborn and refusing to do so. If you continue with this destructive behaviour, you will create exactly what you're most fearing. You've already lost. It's time to lick your wounds, dry your tears, and rejoin life as it was before you decided to let this rule your life. There are people watching from the sidelines and in spirit cheering you on. There's a real sense of love and caring coming from these spectators, only they know they can't run this race for you. So make them proud. Pull yourself back up and at least complete this race. The spectators will have more respect for you, and you will remember the courage for completing rather than the fact that you didn't win. So it's not about winning, it's about finishing what you started. Lightworkers. Birthing a new age. So you are beginning something brand new in your life. Birthing a new age. Number 92. Oh, wrong one. Often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. Wow, they're near enough the same as the last one. Walk it anyway. Often, what is rising feels far bigger than anything we can possibly hold. But you have to be a container for it anyway. Often, our creations seem to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway, you do with your kids. Often, what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us, but you have to be courageous anyway. We are birthing a new age, and right now we're in a transition period between ages, in the process of allowing the old cycle to fall away and the new one to rise, like driving in a fog and trusting that the road will appear ahead. We need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us. using our intuition as a compass. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time, dreaming a new world into being. Magdalene's sisters, daughters of Isis, Athene's priestesses, witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from times past. It's time to give permission and space for what is beckoning within you to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. So look at the card, put your hand on your heart and say, I am open to surrendering to the creations that are wanting to be birthed through me. May I be of service in a way that only delights my mind, body and soul. So please use me, please lead me, please show me the way. Wisdom deck. Oh, Dusty Boots. Here's a challenger, number 19. All is not as it seems. You're going to have to be really careful and measure your radar. I can't say this often enough, is that you will see friends as enemies and vice versa. People will be getting blamed for things they haven't done. So don't be fooled by the beauty of the Desert Prince, for you're being faced with a mirage. Sometimes you can't see the truth because your thirst for achievement and recognition may blind you to the true nature of your situation. Perhaps too, circumstances prevent you from being able to see with clarity. Beware when faced with something that seems too perfect, miraculous or easy. If you think it's too good to be true, it most certainly is. Pay attention to the false promises at this time and don't be swayed by shortcuts of flattery. The best way out of this is to accept that every life has a desert period. Just accept this for now and cross it one step at a time. You will be led to green pastures and fresh, clean water with divine, appropriate timing. And finally, the Wicker deck. Number 12. Looks like Harvest Festival or Thanksgiving. Mabon. It's the autumn equinox, so I did say in all the yearlies that October, November is going to be very important. It brings balance as night and day are of equal length, and the descendants into darkness now begins. The harvest feast celebrates the richness of summer bounty and holds the message of preservation for the colder months to come. So some of you, I know Kristen probably, apples, pears, pumpkins, the sweetness of wine, so canning, pickling, stuff like that. But what it really means is preserve, keep something by for the back end of this year. It will bring you more abundance. This is a time of sharing, caring for those who are in need and giving thanks. It's a time to count your blessings and be aware of how abundant your life truly is. Open your eyes to those who are less fortunate than you and offer what help you can. Trust that there will be enough for everyone and you can afford to be generous with your time, energy and resources. This is an abundant harvest. Gratitude is the key. You have everything you need. How are you going to share that with others? The more you share, the more you get back in more ways than one. Thanks for listening.